Welcome back, beer tubers. Today we are taking a look at the latest proprietors release from Firestone Walker, and this is Stickee Monkee. This is a beer they've been making for a while that they've used in their anniversary beers as a blend, and now they've finally released it on its own. They're calling it a barrel-aged Central Coast Quad. In the past, they always referred to this as an English-style barley wine, so apparently things have changed a little bit with Stickee Monkee, and Central Coast being Central Coast of California, where Firestone Walker is located, 13.4%. I've had Stickee Monkee on draft on its own at special Firestone Walker events, and it's been as high as 15%. So it's hard to say if they have a bunch of different barrels, different ABVs, or if they've now blended in a quad base to what used to be an English barley wine. I'm not sure quite what's going on with this beer, but I'm still excited. They talk about using Lush or Lubre yeast, Ballistica. I don't know what that is, if that's like a Belgian high gravity strain or something. Anyway, I got to pour it out, and it does look like an English barley wine, or you could say it does kind of look like a quad. They're both styles have similar colors, some ruby red notes, dark mahogany, deep red color. The little bit of head on there is a very light brown kind of tan color. There's a lot of alcohol legs on this beer. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's got a lot of sweetness, a lot of alcohol. You get a pleasant alcohol aroma though. It's not fusel, doesn't burn your nostrils. It's just present in there. If you like really well done whiskey, you'll really enjoy this aroma. A lot of similar characteristics. It's got a lot of toffee, molasses, all kinds of different sugary notes, and I guess they're using some candy sugar, that type of character to kind of boost up the alcohol. A lot of plum, a lot of raisins on the nose. Some really nice caramel. It's like caramel colored plums and raisins with that kind of sugary, kind of goes between like a turbinado, like maybe like a date characteristics in there. Yeah, it's really intense on the dark fruits, the sweeter caramel, toffee notes. And you can kind of tell, like, I don't know, it's very sugary, caramelly type of beer. A little different than, or I should say, quite a bit different than Sukaba is, or Abacus. They're what they're calling a English style barley wine. This one, the quad character, I'm not getting like that Belgian strain that's very prominent. You're not getting a lot of like spicy esters. You're getting the fruitiness, but you're not getting the spiciness that you might get, or the phenolic character of a Belgian strain. So let's dig in. Cheers. Oh, still really good. Has a lot of those elements. Get more barrel character though on the flavor. We'll check again. Yeah, I'm not getting a ton of vanilla on the nose. Get a lot more vanilla on the flavor. Ton of vanilla, oak tannins, wood characteristic. Now I kind of dig deep in the beer. I do get it on the aroma. It's just not as prominent. Some of the other beers where you get like intense coconut and vanilla characteristics from the barrels. This one's not so much on the nose, but you do get it on the flavor. It does follow the nose pretty well. Up front, that really nice kind of sticky toffee caramel, dark fruits, a lot of raisin and plum characteristics, a little bit of like a molasses sugary turbinado. That darker sort of cane sugar aspect is really prominent in it. You get a little bit of a red grape character in there, mixed with a bit of a cherry note. The finish is where you pick up that wood, a little bit of the wood tannins, a lot of vanilla characteristic comes through at the end. It smells boozier than it tastes, I will give it that. The alcohol is pretty well masked on the finish, just a nice warming sensation, maybe a little bit of spiciness from the alcohol of on the finish as well, but really easy, smooth drinking beer. It definitely leans toward the sweeter side. The more I drink it, the more I can kind of see how they're calling it a Central Style Quad. There is some spiciness. I don't know if that's hops, alcohol compounds, yeast esters, what. There's a little bit of spiciness. Could be even from the barrels they use as well. And you get a lot of that dark sugar character, the raisin, and then you get like this grape, kind of like dark red grape character in there. So all those kind of flavors that you associate with a Belgian style quadruple are in this beer. It just has a really English barley wine characteristic in there as well. So I don't know if they're blending different types of beers. Knowing them, they probably are, to achieve this kind of flavor profile with this beer, which makes it really pretty unique. Maybe not as barrel forward as some of the other Stickee Monkee examples I've had in the past, but yeah, another delicious beer from Firestone Walker. This thing's fantastic. As it warms, I do start to pick up more of the alcohol flavor. This beer can easily sit and age for years to come. So if you don't like it fresh as much as maybe I do, let it age if the alcohol is a little bit too much, because this is going to mellow out really nicely. I see this setting up to be a really ageable beer. The more I drink it, the more that barrel and vanilla character comes out. It's just, what can I say? They've knocked another one out of the park. Easy A for Stickee Monkee for me. It's, I don't know what style you want to exactly call it. It kind of fits English barley wine / Belgian quadruple. Anyway, hope you guys were able to get bottles of it. If not, certainly worth trading for. It's going to wrap this one up. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.